I love you, but you are not serious people.
Brian Cox doesn't hold back. Ever. The man has been in the game for decades, working with legends like Laurence Olivier, Michael Mann, and David Fincher. But in recent years, he's become a full-blown pop culture icon thanks to his role as Logan Roy in Succession. Ruthless, sharp-tongued, and armed with the best catchphrase in television history,
Fuck off. Fuck off.
and in real life, he's just as blunt. In his memoir, Cox didn't just share career highlights. He went in on some of the biggest names in Hollywood, including Tarantino, and let's just say he wasn't a fan. Cox's biggest issue with Tarantino is something he's not actually alone in. He thinks the guy is all style, no substance. He called Tarantino's work meretricious, which, if you don't have a dictionary handy, is a fancy way of saying flashy but shallow. His exact words, plot mechanics in place of depth, style where there should be substance. And just to make it extra clear, he added, I walked out of Pulp Fiction. That's right, Pulp Fiction, the movie that pretty much redefined independent cinema in the 90s. Cox didn't just dislike it, he straight up left in the middle. But here's what's interesting here. Despite all that, he still said he'd work with Tarantino if the opportunity came up. That said, if the phone rang, I'd do it, he admitted. Which, honestly, respect. The man keeps it real. Now, would Tarantino actually cast him after hearing all this? That's another story. Tarantino is deep into writing his final film, and something tells me Brian Cox isn't at the top of his call sheet. But let's be honest, Cox isn't exactly sitting around waiting for an offer. He's got plenty of other projects now that Succession has ended. And if you think he only had harsh words for Tarantino, you're wrong. He also took a swing at Johnny Depp, calling him so overblown, so overrated. Cox basically said Depp didn't even have to act in Edward Scissorhands. Just show up with the hands and the pale makeup and job done. And according to him, that has been Depp's whole career ever since. So yeah, Brian Cox has opinions, and whether you love him or hate him for it, one thing's for sure, he's not afraid to say exactly what's on his mind.